And what?
We are live.
Oh. Ah! Hello.
Oh, we got wrong titles on there. We need to change that.
Schumacher series. If only I could commentate that series.
Always
Wouldn't that
wanted
be
to watch
fun?
yourself race. We're Senna series, where it's Spain, Spain, Spain. Barcelona de Catalunya.
Sprint
Last
race?
time we'll be seeing
Gotta be a
this
sprint race.
trash chicane.
Oh yeah, get rid of it and get that other fast boy in.
Easier and better
Double
thing
right
in.
hander. Meow.
Is it a sprint race? We're doing short quali. I don't think it is.
Oh yeah. Oh. I thought Spain was
It was
it
when we did
changed
it,
for
but this is a slightly reduced calendar, I believe they run in here.
Oh.
So last race was Australia, which was a sprint race.
Yeah.
And the race before that, I believe,
Interesting.
was Jeddah. So we got Blue Giraffe in the lead on points, is what we have. We're also going to work out what else
Second.
we have. I'm just gonna
Still early in the season though. So how
find
many
what-
races have they done? 3 or 2?
Well, this will be the third race, and there are 1, 2, 3, 14 total. So there's still a decent chunk of the season left to go. Oh, we're getting some. Is that some commentary? No, we're getting some weird lag happening with the stream, I think. Send us a message in chat if you can see that. It looks like it's stopping
Weird
every
lag.
now and then.
We don't like that.
No. No, sometimes it's
Normal
smooth,
lag only.
but sometimes it's like glitching out. I don't know. Anyway, we're following on with Aussie Dude while we try and figure out what that is. And he's about to start a lap. Coming around Sector 3 as we speak. Let's check out this stream, see what's happening.
I'm gonna check it out.
Maybe it's alright. I'm not sure. I'm seeing it on my phone right now and it looks okay. But if you do notice anything or you have requests or predictions, jump in the chat, let us know. It looks like it might be okay. Alright, anyway, Aussie Dude through turn 1 and 2. Right on board for part of this lap. Going through turn 4, sweeping right-hander, then pretty rough braking zone down to second gear through there, and then this very tricky left-hander where you got to take some curve, and then back straight, flat out in the DRS zone, down to this fairly recently remodeled corner.
Yeah, gotta be patient with this corner. Getting back on the gas. Kind of crest upwards a little bit there. Easy to lose the car.
And then through the soon-to-be remodeled.
Just excluded completely.
Back to the old ways. So
Faster is better.
119.5. Who else do we have finishing laps? I believe we have Turt coming across the line for 121 lap. We have Jezza taking a lot of curb, and unfortunately DNF.
Oh, too much curb.
On that chicane. The chicane of Broken Dreams. Lupe
It is now.
with an invalid lap, so coming around nice and slowly. And he's going to go into the pits and avoid that stricken Red Bull. Serial PK next.
Serial coming round. Oh,
Keeping it just
almost losing it there.
124.3. Who else do we have?
Blue Giraffe now. Championship leader to the top.
The top
118.5.
18.5. Wow, very decent time.
Very decent.
So we have 2 cars out already. Smoke Dog, which we didn't see, but we did see Jezzy Unit taking a lot of that sausage curb, and unfortunately finding their way into the wall. Raindrops is on an outlap.
Yeah, probably the only person looking to set a time now. Everyone else in the pit or having just set one. So we'll get to solo right on board with Raindrops. Won the last race in Melbourne, of course.
Currently
Chaotic
sitting 4 points off the lead. So 40 championship points for Raindrops currently. 44 for the leader Blue Giraffe, sitting in third. And looking to close that gap right up.
See what they can do. Into turn one. Down to fourth. Probably cuts a bit too much curb there, yeah.
Little sideways through that one, but saves
Still
it nicely.
catches it.
May continue on with the lap just to set a banker time.
Well,
Purple in sector 1. Can't believe that.
Interesting. I think they might have turned their energy off. It's not going down at all, so...
True, so could be doing the old 2 warm-up laps.
Double warm-up.
That's the way to
If there's
be.
enough fuel on board for that, then
Yep.
may as well just get a time on the board.
Further back there we have Serial Picaya, which is currently low on the energy. It's coming up too, so it could be an abandoned lap as well. A lot of out laps going on though. Yellow flags. That's for Serial. Seems to be out of fuel actually. This is looking a little low fuel modi. Snickers though is currently starting a lap. Got that rear wing open. Car just behind as well, seemingly on one. So hopefully Snickers gets through this quick smart. But nice little draft action there. Oh, they are fighting though. We're getting ready to see.
Oh no,
Oh no!
Raindrops
Disaster.
is
Well, Snickers wins out on that
too
one.
much. Some chaos and
Jeez,
drama.
They're getting on after early
and
here.
Raindrops disqualified from session.
Oh no, the old
Wrong
face in
way.
the wrong way. That's just classic. Oh well.
Happens to the best of us.
We will look forward to the show of Raindrops come through the field, hopefully. But for now, he's driving it all the way back to the pits. No, he pulls over and will no longer be taking part. Unfortunate. Back on board
Probably
with Snickers.
started their lap maybe a little bit too close to Snickers, you could argue. And,
unfortunate.
Well, not too wide there from Snickers apparently.
No.
Still in the track.
Keeping it clean through the chicane, opening it up as much as possible and getting on that gas. A DRS open, and we'll see what time. So 21.8. Keeping in mind though, was fighting for part of that lap, so not a bad time at all, really.
As we see Snoo Corker go to the top.
Snoo Corker.
With an 18.3. That's a name I haven't seen before, so...
No, I think... We'll check. Did they participate in Australia? They did, yeah. So 6 points picked up in Australia. I think probably got some points in the sprint and then was not around by the time you joined the commentary team.
No, damn. Hopefully we get a good outing this week then. See what they've got prepped and ready.
Pace is looking good so far. We got Lupe off at turn 3. Running a little too flat through there.
Too flat. It is flat out though. I mean, depends what wings you're running, I guess. Lupe does like to take a lot of wing off.
Yeah, it could just be that it doesn't quite have the downforce to ride that all the way out. So, getting some reports of some desync possibly in the chat. Situation with Snickers and Raindrops. Snickers a little unsure of what happened. On his screen was quite a bit further ahead. So, classic servers and game connectivity problems there. Fix your
Yeah.
stuff, EA.
Is there a... Oh, Snickers has died on the last corner there, I think.
Yeah, not quite sure what happened there either.
Some more desync for Snickers.
Seemingly desync all over the place. We're not
Desynced
sure.
with the
Ooh,
wall.
tough
And managed to
Kiwi.
find it.
Coming onto the straight, it's taking a bit of curb and is currently
Oh, careful facing
stricken
the wrong way there.
on the straight. There we go. He's got it unstuck. Oh, a little too far though.
Keep turning.
Trying to steer a ocean liner currently. No front wing,
Right, we've got
obviously.
Pert coming around the last corner on a lap. Probably able to improve here, maybe. Oh yeah, goes to a 120.3.
Not a bad lap at all there. Snickers obviously did set a time of a 121.8, so will find themselves ahead of the people that don't, that haven't been able to, or people that choose not to set times. So you're a PKer on one though. Tough Kiwi coming around to get that Red Bull fixed up. It's a good thing he's tough, because that car could have been in several
Need
pieces.
it there. Good thing he's not a flimsy Kiwi.
Yes. Serial PK coming around that sweeping left. Turning nicely into the long right-hander. It's a tidy little lap so far. Coming through the chicane.
And into the pit.
Wonderful
to finish it
lap
off.
there by
Get a
Serial
closer
PK.
run to the line.
Yeah.
What an inlet.
So tough Kiwi coming around into the pits, as we said. Where's Turt? Seemingly
Going
coming
nice
into...
and slowly. I think maybe out of fuel.
Blue Giraffe, though, our championship leader, is out on track, seemingly on a lap, has 52% of the ERS, so ooh, right on board. See how the current driver leader is going. Invalidates there, carrying a lot of speed through that tricky fast right-hander, though. We'll see how Lupe travels through that same section, just warming the tyres, about to start one. Blue Giraffe going slow through here at the moment too. So
Oh, takes a little shortcut and another one and into the pits.
and into the pits, so we'll be watching the full Lupe lap.
The only one out on track. Oh
Yeah.
wait, never mind.
Do
We've
have
got some
a couple
coming out.
leaving the pits. So hopefully this doesn't turn into traffic for Lupe.
Could do though.
It's certainly looking like it may. Hopefully they jump out the way. Viking, is that leaving the pits?
It's gotta be, can't be
Yeah.
Snickers, so.
Slowing down to let Lupe through. And ahead is Space Pigs on an out lap.
Oh, running it very wide there.
He has gone wide, but has kept a hold of that lap, apparently.
Apparently, I wouldn't call that an invalidation, but
Must have just been on the line.
Yep,
But
we'll say it was just on the line. Good so far. Up to this tricky little flip-flop left-right.
Yeah.
Gets through there nicely.
Weird camber on that one.
Little lift. Obviously, Lupe does use the old cockpit cam.
Yeah.
So this is just
impressive
in itself.
Yeah. Lupe is a hero for that, in my opinion. Wouldn't be able to do that. At least with VR, you can turn your head. Very tidy,
Through
though.
that last chicane. through the final corner and across the line. It's going to be a 19-2 because P4.
We have Space Pigs behind now. Just starting a time. Lupe moving over to the side.
Looks pretty good through there. Nice
Yeah.
and clean.
A
Keeps
very
it flat
tight
out.
first sector. Purple.
Purple, they reckon. Gets a little bit of grass on the inside wheel there
Oh.
and on the gas. That's unfortunate because that was looking nice. Oh, might get caught facing the wrong way here.
Oh no. Too many cars coming
Oh,
through. We will watch the suspense. Can't go
oh,
yet.
oh my god. Oh my
And while
god.
we've been waiting for the drama of Space Pigs, we've also had, I think maybe Lupe spinning there just behind. Maybe he was a little unsettled by having a Ferrari parked on the inside.
We got Aussie dude in the last sector now, about to complete a lap. Game telling me purple to the middle sector, so we'll see though, because we've been doing that for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Actually, almost everyone. So.
But through the final chicane, picking up the DRS.
I think it's actually when it's purple, it actually means green.
Ah. That's unnecessary. But
as in, it was purple for them. Oh, the Viking qualifies and goes to the top.
Very quick time with the Viking. 2/10 improvement.
Oh no, Space Pig's facing the wrong way. Oh, we've had Serial disqualified for facing the wrong way.
Oh no, that's coming around the final corner. So we'll park off to the side, but is in the way of the Aston here, who goes around. That was Lupe starting a lap. Because we don't have too much more time left. I got disqualified trying to not kill cars. Yeah, it happens. Facing the wrong way is a bit of a rough one. But, you know, starting from the back, keeping it chill. There's always places to make up.
Yes.
We've got Aussie
Few
just let
disqualifications this session.
Yeah.
Let's see who's going on laps now. Blue Giraffe coming round, final attempt.
Yep, Turt just getting let through there at the chicane. About to start one. Viking as well, who'll probably come into the pits.
They're all lining up here. Final attempt.
Aussie dude coming around now. Coming into the pits, I think. No. Starting one. Both Astons out on one. Lupe finishing one, getting a little toe. Improving into the 18s, 18.9.
He's big. See what everyone else can do.
Tough Kiwi through the chicane now, about to set a time too. No, decides to pop in right at the last second. That'll be.
Yeah, I think they'd already set
over.
once.
Yeah.
P7 then. For now, I don't think too many more cars behind. I don't know if Turt's on a lap or not, but Blue Giraffe in the last sector then.
I know.
Championship leader currently P4.
We're getting very unfortunate stories shared in the chat. Spun did a lovely spin to get back straight, and I get DQ'd. Yep, look, it's send a letter
An
to
18-2.
Codemasters and EA. 18-2
Yeah,
for
let
Blue
them know.
Giraffe, second place. Yep. Who do we have now?
New
Corker.
across the line, goes to the top,
Ooh.
17-8.
17-8.
And that is a corker of a lap.
Absolutely. Turt as well, coming around the final corner.
And Turt improved.
Does improve. I didn't quite see where to. 8.
8.
So
I think Turt
got
was
a better
already
time,
8.
but didn't move up in the order.
There we have it, quali.
All ogre now. Snoo Corker in first place. Viking setting a time, strangely enough, in second. Blue Giraffe Space Pigs, Aussie Dude, Lupe in 6th, Tough Kiwi managed in 7th. Then we have Turt and Snickers, who does hold on to 9th from setting a time ahead of Smoke Dog,
And then
Void
the
Mines,
rest.
and then the DQs. Alright, that's what our grid's going to look like. And hopefully we will have a eventful race.
What do you reckon? What? Get your predictions in.
I think Raindrops is going to do some wonders
A
from
charge
the
from the
back.
back.
Yeah, I think.
How high do you reckon Raindrops can get?
I'm predicting a podium for Raindrops.
Ooh,
I'm going to
reckon there's
say
some pace there.
2nd, yeah.
Alright, okay.
And I think maybe Blue Giraffe. We'll see how
Blue Giraffes,
Corker's...
still some pace in that McLaren, you reckon?
Yeah, we'll see how the
Corker,
Corker
yeah, Corker will be an
racecraft
interesting
is.
one. If Corker shows the pace from quali, then you think
Mm.
that'd be hard to challenge out in front for sure.
Yeah, of course we see the...
Also, you can't write off the Viking.
No, true. We see the stacks of engineers there, all T-posing on top of each other. Sexy
I
game.
also think Voidmind is notoriously pretty quick and starting towards the rear, so it could be an one to watch.
Yeah, hasn't or didn't set a time in quali, so we'll be on the charge too, I imagine. 14 cars lining up on the grid, and we're away for our formation lap.
And let's talk tyres, surely. Who's
Tyre
starting
talk.
on what? It's a lot of the grid starting on mediums. The front 6 all on the medium tyre, and then you got Tough Kiwi and Turk going for something different on the hard. See if that can pay off for them, and then more mediums all the way to Raindrops at the back, who's opted for that hard strategy. So going to look to just tuck in behind and wait for those medium tyres to fall off and make some passes.
Definitely a strategy that can pay off.
For sure. You can stay out long enough to get a real handy safety car. You can find yourself going from last to, you know, a winning position. So when you've only got 2 other people on that strategy to compete with, can be a gamble, but it can pay off. The thing that'll really hurt you is an early safety car.
Yeah,
give
one
all
that...
the other medium runners the chance to get onto their tyre without losing too much time and be right behind you. And
take it all the way to the
hard, or you got to do an awkward stop on the mediums and then hope for another safety car, or do a weird stop on the softs at the end, which just is never
in the Schumacher series, I took... Oh no, maybe it was Massive, I'm not sure. The medium tyres 22 laps round here. Coming around the final corner.
Crazy.
They were on 78%. So
there you go.
Where is tricky here, but it is doable.
I don't think you'd be able to do many more laps, and also
that was the limit.
If the safety car comes out at lap 6 or 7 or 8, you're not going to be able to do that. Whereas the medium runners will be able to go to a hard and I imagine make it to the end if you can make it that far on your medium.
Guaranteed. You're much better off not doing 20 laps on medium tyres, obviously. Alright, they're coming around, lining up. Cars are phasing through each other to get to their grid box. We have a Haas just showing off the livery.
Hit the wall.
Into the wall. He's beached it on the car. Oh dear. That could not be more on the stream as well. So,
you're like right in the middle of you. Hilarious. Where are they
going now? Oh, okay, he's further up. Nice. Alright, we're all where we need to be, and the race will be starting.
I don't know what that was.
That was strange. We have 5 lights. And they are gone. So, what do we have brewing here?
Already some people moving up.
Jersey
Viking has
unit
gotten the
making move.
jump.
Yeah, that is a big jump. Further back in the field, we have 3 wide going through the chicane. Both the Astons fighting. Lupe
Like
getting
everyone's
off.
made it through
Yeah.
pretty cleanly here.
We had raindrops picking up quite a few spots
Making up
already
a
up into
bunch of
a
spots from the
9th.
back. Up to 9th. Is flying through the field. Up the
Little
inside
side by
again. Up to
side.
8th already.
Up
Has come
into
through half the
8th.
field.
Haas going wide there, coming back onto the track nice and safely in Turt on those hard tyres.
That is hurt. That is unfortunate. Got started much higher up the grid. Already finds himself down in last place.
But we have raindrops with a little kick of oversteer there. Snickers right on the back looking for a pass. Maybe using those medium tyres. Could look to the inside here. Is all over raindrops. No, keeps it chill. There is a move from the Ferrari in the background though. A little bit of contact and the Alpine goes wide but holds the spot.
Everyone just finding their positions on this opening lap. Looking to slot in and get some racing done now.
We do have small gaps for the front 3 and then a second opened up on Space Pigs who leads the next nearest pack together. Yellow flags in sector 3, that is Serial who has spun coming around that final corner. Found himself on the gravel. Blue Giraffe though in 3rd giving chase.
And already for Blue Giraffe we see that having to burn a little bit of energy to stay with these two out in front. Already down to 60%. These two just chilling up the front.
Smoke Dog really approaching the rear of Void Mine in that Alpine. As we see the medium
Runs off a little
tyre
bit wide.
stop. It's about 15 to 19. Yeah, a little squiggle on the exit there.
Snickers does go past Raindrops a bit further up. I don't know if there was a mistake there for Raindrops. When I tuned in, Snickers seemed to have a heap of overspeed through turn 9, which being a high-speed corner, you shouldn't have that much overspeed there.
So it does currently sit in 8th. Viking setting another fastest lap, quickly overtaken by the cars behind. Aussie Dude getting very close to the back of the Space Pigs. Currently looks to the inside, but doesn't quite make a move stick.
We do have the DRS enabled this lap, so they will get that coming around turn 9 onto that back straight, and for the start-finish straight from now onwards. So 5-car train at the front. Then Lupe in hot pursuit, trying to become a part of that. Everyone wants to fight for the win. And I think if you're in the train, you're in with a chance.
Definitely was all over the back of Aussie Dude for a little bit, but has dropped slightly further back currently.
Gonna burn a bit of energy to try and get in. As all the cars ahead are
That's the
benefiting
inside
from
line.
that DRS, which makes it harder. Oh, there goes
Snickers
one.
does make a move.
Aussie Dude into the wall.
Oh no. What's happening? Maybe we can see from Snickers.
At that tricky corner I was talking about, you get on the gas there, it's easy to spin. So that's going to be a pit for Aussie Dude. We'll need a new front wing.
He's still alive though, luckily, so we'll be able to participate in this one further.
We'll just be hoping for a safety car there, I'm sure.
Sure. Hopefully they've remembered to tell the crew to give him a new wing, if that's necessary.
Alright. So out in front, I think Viking has burnt a bunch of energy to try and break out of the DRS there and has managed to do so. Wonder if we'll see Corker reply.
We do see the front wing going on to Aussie Dude there. Right. Back on board with Serial Big Gaia, who's coming around in Sector 1, trying to catch up to the back of the pack. Raindrops though.
Raindrops, very, very close here to Jezza unit, back of the Red Bull. They're going to look for it here into turn 10. We'll probably wait for the front straight. Of course, he's on those hard tyres, so doing a solid job right now.
Yeah, managing to stay on the back of Jezza is
And
all
gets a
over.
nice exit there, all over the back. And oh,
okay, well that was very responsible
does it
there
very
by Raindrops.
interestingly, yeah.
Yeah, looked to try and maybe fake the inside and then came back out. But was very quick to lift and avoid the contact and then switch to the safe side and get it finished. As we look at Corker, who is catching right up to the back of the Viking with some energy to play for, or with, I've forgotten to put the telemetry on, so I don't exactly know how much, but
50% more, pretty
50%
much.
more. Oh, we've had a crash. Blue Giraffe is still
Giraffe,
going.
the championship leader, dropping back.
Spun
Is there any damage? I can't see any damage on the front wing, so maybe good to just keep going. But it does hurt their race.
Yeah, definitely. He's doing a little bit of weaving, which is not always a good
Try and
idea.
clean up those tyres, I think.
True, that's...
they were pretty dusty there.
Yeah.
Mistakes like that where you go into the gravel can cause more mistakes if you try to push too hard with dirty tyres like that. Smoke Dog was placed the Kiwi there.
Yellow flags.
Must have been a little mistake there.
Corker though, 4/10 off the back of the Viking. 50% advantage on the ERS. Does he have the straight line speed to get past the Viking though, who tends to run low rear wing setups?
That is the question. You've got to be a lot more careful about how you use your energy when if you are running a higher downforce. You kind of got to force it out of the lower downforce car by putting on pressure, but it's a tough race to run.
So from the back, we do have Aussie Dude on the soft tyres after that pit stop, hoping to catch up a little bit and ultimately hoping for a safety car. Similarly to Serial PKR, who had that unfortunate spin. And we do see Aussie Dude has actually headed off the track there at turn 3, so we'll be hoping for a safety car even more.
Yeah.
Gorka burning some energy though down this main straight with the rear wing open, gaining all the way down, but not quite enough just yet.
Very patient so far from Corker.
Voidmind as well now with the rear wing open, looking to approach the Red Bull in front Jezzy unit, but not burning any energy, so just looking to close the gap so far.
And did so through that set of corners. Look at this. Oh, going a little bit too quick there.
Does have a look to the inside, comes back in though, as a second thought. Some very patient driving going on in Senna series right now.
He's definitely got an advantage under braking here, it would seem. Woodbine seems to close right up under the brakes.
Yeah, he's right under that rear wing at the moment. Could potentially have a move here. Still not burning though, just queuing him up.
Gonna wait for the... Oh, that's a bumpy line there.
As we see pretty clean through here so far, needs to get a good exit. Does seem to open it up slightly better as we see Blue Giraffe getting very tail happy in the rear there. But has managed to save that too. Burning energy for Voidmind.
Both of them burning energy, but
looks to the
Voidmind
inside.
with the help of the DRS gets it done.
Yeah, head before the braking zone.
See some issues in Sector 3 for some drivers. Smoke Dog facing a wall there.
And that is safety car out. That was
So
a little strange.
it is a strange one. Smoke Dog kind of spun at the pit entry there and was stuck facing the wall, and is that what's caused our safety car? So that's
Could
interesting.
be. It looks like nobody has DNF, nobody with major damage. Smoke Dog does get a new wing.
Does get a new wing, so
something happened.
some debris out on track. Something has happened down there, that's for sure.
No front wing though for Serial, but that could just be that the Haas team has forgotten about it. It's never what you want.
This is that 8-lap safety car that I was talking about that those hard runners wouldn't have wanted.
Yeah. So we will see the Viking peel into the pits along with Snoo, Corker, and everyone.
Base Figs comes in, Lupe comes in, Stickers comes in, everyone
Raindrops
on these
stay.
Raindrops stays out.
So Raindrops will
I think
be waiting for another safety car later on. It's the right decision though, for sure.
I think it is the right decision. Who do we see do this on the weekend? This is the Vesti strategy, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
This is it. You stay out, and he cleared a huge gap, didn't he, in the F2? Really made it work.
It's not a bad idea. I'd love to see this pay off in a similar way.
The thing is, you've got to know you've got the pace, and of course, Raindrops is going to think I have the pace, so if I can get out in some clean air, break a gap from some people, maybe then it'll work for me. But of course, I don't know. The whole field pitted.
Yeah. So they are on the same compound now, mostly. Vikings elected.
Interesting. Vikings gone for another set of mediums.
So switched into that two-stop alternate strategy.
Question is, if you're
stayed out though.
If you're Raindrops and you're hoping for another safety car anyway, why don't you just stop for mediums and go for mediums, and then you're still hoping for another safety car, but then you go medium instead of hard all the way to medium.
It is possible that Raindrops could, stay out, run these hard tires right to their limit, and then switch on to, a fresh set of mediums towards the end, and that just be enough of an advantage. These hard tires, they're going to need to go 24 laps. They're going to be hurting a little bit by the end. And what's in pace? What's the difference really between a fresh hard and an 8-lap? It's not going to be a massive difference just yet.
Not too much, you wouldn't imagine, no.
And Jezzy unit behind, of course, in second place on the 8-lap on mediums, will be able to hold a few drivers up.
Yeah, that's what Raindrops is going to be hoping for sure. Interesting choice by Jezza to stay out on the 9-lap old mediums.
Yeah, so maybe gambling that another safety car will be happening in a few laps.
Even then, it's probably a rough gamble because everyone's just going to stay out. So, oh my God, where's Lupe going? Right off the track there, losing a few spots. Don't know what happened there. Looked like he just stood on the gas and accidentally just went straight off the track.
Yeah, has rejoined the back
from,
of the pack.
6th there, I think, down to 11th.
So as we look for penalties...
You can't lose concentration.
No, safety
at all,
car...
never, not even under safety car, and that's when you'll do it.
Yeah, for sure. We've had our fair share of moments under safety cars in all the series.
Yep.
So we got a 3-second penalty for Smoke Dog. That'll be for track limits. But the most important one that I didn't see happen was Void Mine.
Drive-through Void Mine. That is a rough one.
Yeah, so not sure. That must have happened under this safety car. Must have been speeding or overtaking. Little update on the Lupe incident though. AI just stopped doing the I part of its name and just kept driving, so that wasn't even Lupe at the wheel.
No, well, I think it's just switched off and given him back control. It wasn't even holding the wheel, and then was paying attention, managed to grab it and steer back on, so it didn't just go straight into the wall. But yeah, because when Viking's
No,
got a penalty for a
Viking.
collision. There's other people. What's happened here? Blue Giraffe, Void Mine, passing each other.
Maybe
Blue
they
Giraffe just
feel
seemed to
getting...
stop on track, and Void Mine, and I think Ghosted and Void Mine just rolled right on through. It's not going to matter. Blue
No.
Giraffe will get that spot back with that drive through.
Vikings penalty will matter for sure. Does come in now to
Viking's going
serve
to
it.
pit.
So there's a gap for the front two, Raindrops and Jezza, which will play into the hands of Raindrops on those older hard tyres. A few more people pitting as well. Void Mind serving the drive-through, but pitting, so not serving
Not
it.
actually serving the drive through.
Yeah, can't be doing
Unlucky.
that on the lap the safety car comes in. Have to do it the lap after, so...
Oh, and we've got a spin for Turt.
We do. We have to
No
face the wrong
damage,
way,
I don't
turn
think.
3. That front wing looks fine. We'll continue on. Snick is approaching the back of Tough Kiwi though. We'll run aboard for a little bit as this 3/10 gap gets smaller. Smoke Dog as well is closing up on Lupe, so we'll see how Snickers goes down to this braking zone. He's burning the energy, looks to have the pace for it, moves to the inside.
He's going to have a sniff up the inside, and some nice space left by Tough Kiwi.
Yeah,
Just
lots of space
leaves
left.
the door open for Snickers to drive on through.
Yeah. Snickers kind of did that thing where you kind of just look and see what's available, and when the room
and then
appears,
if the gap stays there, it's like, well,
yeah,
thank you,
send it
sir.
through,
I will drive straight on through here.
Yeah, so a very, very clean overtake there. Oh, we've got major damage in the last chicane. Lupe spinning.
Lupe there.
Possibly getting on that curbing. Tough Kiwi and Blue Giraffe switching places. Blue Giraffe going through into the turn 1 braking zone. And then more cars close by just behind. Aussie Dude, Serial, Big Gaia and Smoke Dog all trading places as Corker has moved up into second and overtaken Jezzy Unit to
The
try and
chase
chase
begins.
down, yeah, the car of Raindrops. Same team though, so can't be fighting too hard. Smoke Dog goes a little wide. Very close fight happening here over 8th place. As Serial goes a little wide on that exit, and Aussie Dude says thank you. Goes wide on that fast right-hander though. So both these drivers struggling a little bit. Yellow flags out. And Raindrops has unfortunately spun. So our race leader has moved down into 5th on those 11 lap old hards.
That's not part of the plan.
No, that's what you don't want. Yeah. DRS enabled though. He's still in the fight here over second. And what a fight over second there is going on right now. Space Pigs goes for it. Viking tries to follow through.
No, Snickers tries to follow through.
Oh, right. Vikings all the way back.
Yeah, Viking served the penalty immediately, so
True.
I can be
Snickers
doing a Viking
still
coming
going.
back through the field.
Has the
It
inside.
could make it happen at turn 1, but does make it happen at turn 4.
Oh, and pushes, or not pushes, but Jezzy Unit goes so wide from that overtake that actually Raindrops comes through too. So even those 12 lap old hards against, well, I suppose some much more rough 12 lap old mediums, it's just not enough for Jezzy Unit.
Needs some more grip.
For sure. Clean
Underneath
moves,
there.
though.
We'll be looking for a pit stop soon.
Clean moves from all the drivers there. Some lovely overtakes. Smoke Dog approaching the back of Aussie Dude. Ooh, going a little wide though. Keeping it in the lines. Serial looking on. Hoping to make a move of their own. Oh, overshoots that one a little bit. Comes back
Now's
in nicely.
the time!
Yeah. Not
Might try
quite
that one.
there, but gets on the DRS, has to lift a little bit through there. Snick is up into second on the outside of Space Pigs.
Becomes the inside for turn 2, of course.
Yeah.
Running it right out to the edge there, so good move.
And has very successfully made that move happen. Raindrops as well looking at Space Pigs, and the fight for second begins anew. Raindrops with Void Mine, sorry, with the fastest
Void
lap.
Mine setting the fastest lap, so he's on some soft tires.
Yeah.
Trying to do some work to make up from this drive-through.
Can work for sure. Raindrops in the DRS zone, as is Space Pigs, so could be a fight down the straight here. Meanwhile, Snoo Corker driving off with a 3-second gap so far.
We'll see now if Snickers can chase and can. We do see sector 2 an incident for a Haas there.
Oh, and that's a safety car. Oh, and Raindrops looked to pull into the pits right as that happened, but it was just a little bit too far forward. Luckily chose
Be an
against
issue.
it.
They will get another lap before they pick up the safety car, so there will be another chance.
Risk it with a yeet over the grass.
And there is a solid gap to the cars behind Raindrops, so it's not going to hurt too much. Still going to be a long stint on the mediums for sure, but manageable.
So in
Other
terms of
people
tyres,
who
we
will be
have
loving this for
Yeah.
Viking and Void Mine at the back.
Exactly, yeah, brings them right back into the fight. Voidmine can get off those soft tyres. We'll see what he does choose to go on to. Ideally, it's a medium to the end here.
Viking puts on a 2-lap old medium.
That is
Void Mine a
a
2-lap
medium.
old hard.
Okay, well, some split strategies.
These were obviously the tyres they must have put on the last safety car, and then they did 2 laps and then pitted immediately.
They must just be trying to work with what they have right now. Obviously, some people have been on
That's
the
all you
medium
can
too
really
long.
do.
Some people have been on the hard a little longer, so we do have people working their strategies out. What is our front three going to try here? Snoo Cork coming in. Snickers coming in. Space Pigs and Raindrops all coming in.
They're all going to do it.
So all on hards of different ages. 7 laps to the front three. And 14.
Aussie dude's going to stay out. And you want to be driving to your Delta here. This is where you got to be on it.
Yeah, he's going to
So
look
Aussie dude's probably going to pick up the race lead here.
Does do that.
Rogue Dog will take P2. Yes.
Very...
And so you're going to have a mix of cars. Lupe feeds in between Snoo Corker and Snickers. And Jezza Unit's going to feed in between Space Pigs and Raindrops there.
But weirdly enough, Snoo Corker has come out on 8-lap-old mediums there. So
oh no.
That could be a rough end for this
one. That's a big old mistake. Maybe didn't have a set of new mediums to go onto, or I don't know how that could be though.
Yeah, we'll
just made a mistake there. Would have rather the 6-lap-old hards you were on at this stage, I'd imagine.
Yeah, we will check on the race directory. Snoo Corker did start on mediums, went to hards, and then has gone back onto the same mediums. So yeah, did have a set of fresh mediums there. Yeah, not sure.
Misclick.
What happened there? That's unfortunate. Misclick. I mean, it's been there, put on inters or something, and
drop the inters on it.
It does happen. It's possible
Void
that
Mine has had enough, even after the safety car, to catch up. Isn't about it.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there. If it was maybe it was another AI just giving up controls. Did he use some in quali? That's a good question. It would mean that
I didn't see any.
Back, but
Snoo's going to come in. Doesn't like it, so
yeah, we definitely.
He's going to lose a lot of spots because of it, but
We don't recall seeing any mediums in quali, but we'll see what tyre Snoo goes on to here, because if it is a fresh set of mediums, then that is a confirmation of the mistake. It's hards.
It's hard, so back onto the
7 lap
hards
old
as
hards.
the tyre just disappears into the concrete for me. I don't know if you saw that.
Yep. That sounds about right.
That's how it happens in the real life F1, so...
Yeah, they just get rid of them straight away. Phase them right out of existence. So Snookwalker will join with 7 lap old hards, the back of the pack, 13th currently. With
is going to be regretting this whole safety car debacle.
yeah,
Probably wish they'd just stayed out.
potentially.
Did save 1 lap of tyre wear on these tyres though.
Yeah, true. So
If you're
there
looking at
is
that silver lining.
Yeah.
Let's hope that will give them enough pace to catch up to the people who are leading the race on the same strategy.
The only thing I can think is that they've selected the softer choice in
I think you still get...
Do you get a pair of mediums there?
I thought it didn't actually do anything. Didn't we discover that? It doesn't do anything.
I think the difference between mediums and hards... Yeah, I'm not sure. But if that is the case, it could be that they just didn't have a set of mediums. Because I think if you choose standard and you go out in quali on a set of mediums, those are the mediums you have in the race.
Oh yeah, but we didn't see anyone go out on mediums.
No, but if you choose softer, you don't have access to those mediums.
Oh, do you not?
Do they give you a different set of mediums to have access to in the race? I'm not sure.
No.
No,
so that's the medium for the race. But I thought even if you went softer, it had the medium there. I thought it didn't matter because you don't do practice.
True.
It just gives you the same set of tires every time and returns the same ones after practice, you know? Like, it only really matters if you have practice. Anyway, we're racing again.
We are racing again. We have some
Viking
moves.
going to get a move done. Snicker's going to get one done too. So the Mercedes flying off the restart there.
Jesse Unit holding it
there
round the inside.
goes Smoke Dog.
Smoke Dog out too with an incident. Tough Kiwi moving up into 8th. As we see Lupe trying to apply some pressure as well. Switch positions there between raindrops, gets around Space Pigs. The battle continues though. Holds it nicely. Jesse Unit as well looking to get in on this action with the hard tyres. 4/10 is the gap currently. Aussie Dude doing a good job on those very old hards, pulling a little gap.
Oh, who's that flying through there? The Viking overtakes both the Red Bulls. They just parts the Red Bull Sea there and just goes straight through the middle. Oh,
very good move there. Who was that going off in the rear? That is Serial PK around. Comes back onto the track. Almost takes out Smoke Dog with a spin, but Smoke Dog does a fantastic job keeping out of the way of that. That was a little dangerous.
Spinning attack, was it?
Spinning attack, yeah. Well, spinning a Haas, we'll say. Snickers though is almost all the way alongside Aussie Dude, but didn't quite get it finished off. But battling
back. Gonna look for the Snickers special here.
Up the inside.
Down the inside. Oh. A lot of speed around the outside carried by Aussie Dude.
Yeah, somehow
he's going to look to hang on. As Snickers tries to do the same here. That's what you can do when you're on the outside. You can yeet it.
Medium
as the outside becomes the outside again for Snickers.
Yeah, but does hold it. Has the inside coming through and has completed that move. Side by side through so many corners there. Snickers patient and keeping it with enough space to get through, but also to leave the room, which you always have to.
Why don't you race us like that?
Well, Snickers does do a fair bit of that kind of racing. Unfortunately,
what, good racing.
Well, yeah. I mean, everyone has their moments for sure.
Yeah, they do. For sure.
Sometimes, you know, things happen. People come together.
That's racing, isn't it?
rubbing is racing, and sometimes it is a
Crashing is
little bit,
racing
yeah, that
as
can
well.
happen too. It's all
It's just
part
all
of it.
part of it.
Raindrops though, looking to not crash, but race Aussie Dude as much as possible, has a big tire advantage. 2/10 is the gap, and wants to keep in touch of Snickers here. Doesn't want to get gapped and blocked by Aussie Dude. There is a move on down the inside as we
Bang.
see. Oh, and again to the outside. So another close race. Space
That corner
left.
around the outside is
And Raindrops in a Snickers-esque maneuver has moved up into second and will be chasing down the Mercedes himself.
yeah, must have had the notepad out from the lap before when Snickers got it done
Yeah.
and just said, "Hey, that looked alright actually. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I might try that.
copy that."
And Viking as well in the other Mercedes looking to move up a little bit in the field. Currently in 6th.
Viking been having an absolute field day since his restart. Now
Yeah.
finds himself in the lead train at the back of it here. Of course, does have those slightly older mediums on. 7 laps already on him. Gonna have to do another 12.
Yeah, tough. But he's sort of out of ERS, but moving left and right, trying to find a little gap. As we look at Snoo Corker, who's chasing Turt down the straight.
As Viking does find a little gap going on the inside of Space Pigs through turn 3, gets it done. Now comes up to the hard tyre Aston Martin roadblock that we've got sitting in P3 and P4.
Yeah, Snoo Corker is trying around the outside of turn 4 and does get that move done as well. So Corker also looking to make up the spaces. Raindrops following Snickers though. This is the real battle for first place currently.
They have dropped Aussie Dude.
For sure, Aussie Dude and Lupe, both the Astons looking to work together here to hold those hard tyres all the way to the end.
I'm sure they'll be willing to work together until
until that
Lupe getting a little bit loose.
A little squiggly. Keeps it though.
Viking had a little thought about it up the inside.
Yeah, but we'll have.
He's better off it. Has a good run here. Both on about the same amount of energy.
Space Pig's looking to follow the slipstream through as well. Also going to have a run at Lupe from way further back, but does have the space.
Gets it done.
Breaks
oh
late,
my god!
Overshoots it a little, but pulls it up.
Nice move.
Yes, and Lupe, major respect there for trying to battle that back, but also keeping it.
And now it might get done again by Blue Giraffe.
Blue Giraffe
looking
looking
up the inside of turn 4.
Lupe trying to
Here
keep
we go.
it.
This is that move. The move around the outside.
Around the outside. Lupe though with a
not gonna work this time.
Supreme defense there. Runs that
Lupe
corner
wise
incredibly
to
clean.
it.
Yeah, has been
Like,
studying
hey,
as
I've
well.
seen this move before.
Very clean defense there and overtakes. We have Tough Kiwi as well on the back of this now looking to get past. So Lupe under immense pressure from behind.
Oh my god, Tough Kiwi misses the braking spot, almost goes into the rear end of Blue Giraffe, has to take evasive action.
Yes, runs straight on a little bit, manages to pull it up though, so can rejoin this battle. Raindrops though, 70% ERS, 5/10 behind Snickers. Rear wing
had
over.
90% coming around that last corner, so...
Alright, well Snickers is in firm control of this one, but is being followed in the DRS range, so Raindrops will be looking to build up energy, look for a moment where this is on.
Oh,
Viking
what's happened here?
has come off at the chicane, turns 1 and 2. Don't know what happened there. Looked like maybe some contact, but we will see if there's anyone else with some wing damage. Could have just been catching that inside curve a little bit too much, which can sometimes throw you around, especially if you get 2 wheels on it. Blue Giraffe using just a tiny bit of energy to try and close this up as much as possible. as we sweep around into this last part of Sector 3, we will return to Raindrops, who is about the same distance from Snickers as before. Slightly trickier exit though. 6/10, 7/10 is the gap going out onto the straight. Snickers comes to the inside to break that slipstream and stays there. Knows that that is where he will need to be to defend if it does need to happen. Space Pigs going up the inside of Aussie Dude on those 16 left hold hard, so both the Astons dropping one spot. But still together on track, so still able to work together.
Yeah, Aussie Dude just missed the protection from Lupe, so let Space Pigs through. Wanting to hang out on track.
Yep.
What's up, what's up?
Teamwork makes the dream work. As
Raindrops all over the back of Snickers. All over the back. 1/10 coming into this DRS zone. He's going to have a look. Oh, it gives him a push.
Oh, he's kind of quite
Snickers just left the session, so it's Snickers AI. That's why. Oh my god. Snickers AI is
aggressive AI.
Crazy. Just runs into him. What the hell?
The AI is burning the ERS, trying to close this gap back up. Let's go, Snickers
Close
AI.
it up.
So has
burn a bit more energy through the chicane.
Yeah, has broken the DRS.
Oh, burns it.
Gets on it early.
Burns it on the exit. Burns it mid-corner. Burns it again on the exit. All the way down the straight. Here it goes.
At its best.
Here it goes.
To the
all
session
the way down the street.
with an empty battery. You'll be loving that. Great job, AI.
So much hard work saving all that battery.
Yeah.
The AI to burn it mid-corner every time. Look at it go.
Brutal.
Turn it on now. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, dear. Well, look, Snickers has the pace to come back in and sort this one out, but that is frustrating when you come back and you're like, what happened here? Like,
yeah. Oh my god, Space Pig's almost going in the back of Snickers. These AI, they just love jumping on the brakes early. What's going to happen here? Got to look up the inside.
Oh, this could be chaos.
That's how you do it. You got to be forceful with these AI. Yeah. Oh no, Snickers AI fighting back.
AI battles back. There's damage.
There's damage for
too
sure
much
there.
going into the fast right-hander. Snickers rejoining.
Aussie Dude now having a look.
Space Pigs with rear wing damage, front wing damage, sorry. Yellow flags all over the place. Both the Astons now battling because of this chaos.
Lupe having a look around the outside.
With a big send around the outside.
Goes too wide onto the gravel. Aussie Dude back up
rejoined.
The inside. No.
In front.
Has rejoined in front.
Not sure about that, but could be team orders. Chaos though. As the Astons again are going to battle all the way down this straight, both with limited energy. Snickers moving to the outside, but will get passed by Lupe. As potentially back in the controls now. Not sure though, we will have to wait and see. As Tough Kiwi goes around the outside of Viking, but they're battling all the way down to this braking zone. Viking on the inside now, holding that move on the Red Bull, and Tough Kiwi looking to protect
around the
Corker.
outside there.
Corker gets it
Corker
done
gets
as well.
it done.
Up
Around
ahead,
the outside.
Lupe
They've been loving it there today, the drivers.
Snickers through the chicane holds it. There's action going on all over the place. As Aussie Dude drops a
falling
few
back.
spots. These hard
Kiwi
tires.
picks up a spot. Oh, it's chaos out there right now. Viking looking around the outside of Blue Giraffe. Nothing doing.
Not managing it yet, but we'll have a go on the straight, I'm sure, with that straight line speed. 7 seconds is the gap that Raindrops has to the rest of the field now, so in a commanding first place. Snickers
And you did say it.
has battled back to second, but now after that little expedition back off the game, and the return to it, 7.5 seconds is the gap, so that's a big margin to have to pull back in 6 laps.
See what happened to Space Pigs? Did we
cover
that? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Ran into the back of Snickers AI.
It's
So
coming around that
has
fast
to get
right
back to the rear.
Yeah, soft tyres though to the end will
On
be
some
pretty
softs, we'll
quick.
try and pick up a fastest lap, maybe if can pick up some spots as well to make that point count.
Yeah,
But
there are
maybe
penalties
not. Very
ahead.
unfortunate. Was driving a pretty solid race there, Space Peaks.
Yeah, for sure.
Stu
Giraffe and
Corker.
Snoo Corker at it.
So some championship contenders here on track, battling out for these points. The fight for fifth place. They've kind of started to spread out a little bit up the front here.
Yeah, but we do see Snickers immediately dropping a half a tenth, half a second rather, of that gap. It was briefly down under 7 seconds. It's almost back there. Snoo Corker.
Kind of fluctuating up and down. I don't think it's going to be enough pace to make anything happen in the 6 laps we've got left.
Viking coming in at this point though. As I said, those mediums will go quite far if you look after them. So
I think he could have kept going, but also does like this. Is serving a... Wait, what?
likes to pick up a fast.
Why was that so... Why was that so slow? He was just sitting there. Anyway.
Aussie dude as well getting a fresh wing. So coming out on
So it must have
3
picked
lap
up some
old
damage
mediums.
in that altercation, whatever happened last lap. Space Peaks does pick up that fast lap, so salvaging something there. Looking back up the front, Lupe's doing a pretty good job of just hanging on to the back of Snickers with these 19-lap-old hards. So hards proving to be a solid tyre. Those mediums will start to drop off in probably from now to the end of the race. You're going to see the biggest drop off in them.
So Lupe looking to get through this chicane cleanly, as Space Peaks, I believe, has unfortunately spun around turn 5. Doesn't seem to be in any danger of DNFing, so it does return to the track. Lupe with the gap now at 6 tenths. 20 lap old hards. Even though Snickers' tyres are going to go off, Lupe's are too, so.
Yeah, I think you still might want to be on the 13 lap old mediums.
Yeah.
20 lap old hards seem pretty old.
Yes, has done all but 9 laps of this race on these, so switched early and stayed on 21 laps from Smoke Dog. Lupe doing a great job though, keeping this gap in the 1 second margin and even reducing it.
There's some good driving here from Lupe. The question is, will he be able to actually challenge for the P2? Or is it just hard enough just staying in this spot here? Is going to be yellow on that back straight there, and that's going to be a safety car as we see Snickers jump in. Jump into the pits. It's not going to matter. They will get another full lap. Raindrops won't be able to pick up the safety car here, so Raindrops will also get to pit for free. They will just be driving to the Delta.
Yeah, so we have a... Oh, they should red flag it.
Soft lap, soft. Yeah, that's it. Where's the AusGP red flag, entertainment flag here?
Yeah,
you know,
bring it out.
give us a standing start again.
That'd be huge. Soft tyres going on all over the place. Tough Kiwi with medium tyres.
A lot of safety cars today when people haven't even DNF'd. They seem to just spin out on a corner and they just throw a safety car out for it.
Yeah,
but
trigger happy, man. The FIA, they're going crazy recently.
it is going to give us something to do. These last 3 laps, it's going to bring everyone back together. Raindrops is going to have to actually do something here to fight for the win.
Yeah.
But how many laps will we get? That's the question. I think it has to give us 2. So
it has to give us 2 for sure. So it will come in once.
But also
Raindrops
they haven't picked it up yet.
Well, once Raindrops picks it up, it will be in the lap after.
So it'll be in that lap.
Yeah, well, Raindrops will pit here, pick up the safety car, and then
it'll
it
go
will
in
come
that
in
lap,
that
I reckon.
lap. Yeah. So
Yeah.
drivers will need to be aware of that and work the tyres
Yep.
when they need to.
As we see raindrops coming in. So, Tough Kiwi actually putting on some fresh mediums. Interesting choice.
Yep, that's a rough one.
He's
softs,
going to
though.
struggle against these fresh softs. These fresh softs won't go off at all, so
Yeah.
that is just the wrong tyre, unfortunately. But
So we will do full racing for lap 32 and 33 here, so it'll be a 2-lap shootout. Raindrops will pick up the safety car, but it will not wait for everyone, so those at the back, if they want a
gotta
shot...
get a wriggle on as we see Tough Kiwi P hit
Aussie
again.
dude getting a speeding fine, so
Drive through.
all of
That's
them
a
looking...
GG. Catch you
yeah.
later.
Tough Kiwi pit,
Wait,
that's
was
rough.
that a...
DNF
That was a
as well from
drive-through,
Aussie
wasn't
dude.
it?
Well, Aussie dude,
Yeah,
I think,
he got a
the
drive-through, so...
and has quit.
Yeah,
Because
fair enough.
his race is over. But here we go. We have raindrops at the back of the safety car. Snickers, Lupe, and Corker all close behind will catch up as well. And then we have Blue Giraffe and Viking, and in my opinion,
They
that will
should
be
also
it.
catch up.
Jezza
Unit,
as
the
well?
Red Bulls are the ones that are going to struggle. They might also make it.
Yeah, we're
And
proceeding
Turret
around
and
quite
Smoke-
quickly.
Turret and Smoke Dog are going to struggle.
Yeah, and Cereal and Space Pigs will not be making it. Safety car in this lap, the message
Right,
is
so
out.
as we said, safety car in this lap.
Red Bulls still
It's
have a long way to go.
It'll always come in 2 laps before the end of the race.
So this is your classic
For
drama
any of the drivers
safety.
wondering.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we will have a big old shootout. The Red Bulls absolutely pushing to get through here.
Push, push, push.
The Viking and Blue Giraffe want this to go as soon as possible so that they are not under threat behind. Raindrops
Viking
patient
on
though.
3-lap old softs.
Red Bulls just
So
coming
it looks
around
like
the last
the Red
corner
Bulls
now.
catch up. And
That will be it.
Turt not quite going to get there. Unlucky.
Snickers, though, with a restart from heaven, is all over the back and looking down into turn 1. It's pulled to the inside. Will have the space.
Under brake side by side, but Raindrop's able to
holds it.
hold the speed. Gets the inside for turn 2.
Further back, we have Viking on the inside, Blue Giraffe on the outside, and now the Red Bulls, they're only just caught up, making moves
They've
as
got
well.
those tyres
Jezza.
warm and in the window. They are flying.
Jezza making up a spot on Blue Giraffe. Tough Kiwi with a penalty, so won't have much to play for here. But pulls off a brilliant switch back to the inside there by Tough Kiwi. Very clean. Blue Giraffe falls back another position. Up further ahead.
So unfortunate there for Blue Giraffe and the restart our championship leader.
Yeah.
Up ahead, these guys all tucking in behind each other. We're not going to get any DRS after this restart, so it's going to be all about burning energy.
Yes,
Generally hold people off.
Yellow flags, that is a retirement from Turt.
Turt's hurt.
Turt in the hurt locker. There we see on the left there behind the timing sheet has spun off on the back straight and gone straight into the wall. So Space Pigs to move up to 11th. Snoo
Come on to our last lap now.
4/10 behind on the main straight, final lap.
Everyone burning down the straight. So
Everyone
see, this is
pushing.
what makes it so hard.
Snickers closing up, 3/10, 2/10 for Snoo Corker, 4/10 for Tough Kiwi, although it does have the penalty.
Yeah, we can't forget. Oh, Space Pigs picks up a penalty. Doesn't matter. He's in last. Didn't quite get to catch up to the safety car.
And Lupe trying to hold on to their positions here. Lupe trying to hold on to a podium desperately.
Oh,
So
Snickers
deserves
really
it.
having a look there, I think, at Raindrops.
Right on board with Snickers for a few seconds, almost completely out of energy. Just
Raindrops
left
got
it
a lot
on
more to play with.
around that corner as well, so trying everything, not having the run though. Does get on the brakes much later, reduces that gap, but just doesn't look like over the 2 laps the pace is
compromised
there.
on the exit. Yeah. That's it. Without DRS, it's pretty easy to hold off when everyone's got a full battery as well.
Yeah, Snoop
And you're so
as
evenly
well.
matched and all on the same tyres. So
Yeah.
does enough though. You can't make a mistake, and Raindrops does well to and takes the fastest. Oh no, Stu Corker, Viking
gets it.
the battle for it on the last lap.
Who will
Viking.
challenge Viking?
Is anyone going to beat that? It doesn't look like it unless one of these cars back here. Blue Giraffe gets Tough Kiwi, who had a penalty there. So Viking will pick it up as Space Pigs ends the race in style in the wall.
And
Serial going to come around and pick up the last points. Drives over to the right-hand side to see the pit crew. And there you have it.
Crazy race.
Pretty interesting one.
Yeah.
There was things happening. Everyone had their own story that race for sure.
Yeah, Raindrops with a brilliant driver of the day there from EA Codemasters. Fair call, I think.
The last to first challenge complete.
Yeah, I predicted a podium. I didn't quite think that would be the top step. But yeah, fantastic race. Snickers as well with some very good overtaking maneuvers. Lots of clean overtaking maneuvers from lots of drivers, actually. And
all
also
the
some good
drivers
defense.
leaving plenty of space out there. It was good to see.
Yeah. So here we go. On our podium is Raindrops, Snickers, and who was in third?
Lupe, I think, managed to round it out.
Yeah, Lupe held it. Lupe actually did some fantastic driving as well, I think. Defending, had, old tyres and those old
All
hearts.
in the cockpit cam. Crazy.
Yeah. So,
It'd be frightening if you just got out of that cockpit, I swear.
Yeah. So there we have it. Raindrops in first, Snickers, Lupe, Snookwalker not quite managing to get on the podium. Viking picking up our fastest lap in fifth. And then we have Jezza, Blue Giraffe, Tough Kiwi, Smoke Dog, Serial. And then I think after that we have the DNFs.
The DNFs.
So Space Pigs on the final corner. And then earlier for Turt and Aussie Dude and Void Mind. But there we have it. 14
there you
drives
go.
started,
That is Spain.
10 finish, and that's Spain. Yeah, so next we're at, we're going a little further down the calendar. Next,
What do we get?
let's see what's on our lucky dip list. Next we have, what is that track? It's Canada.
What are you?
Canada is
Canada.
Next. So we do the 4 in a row: Canada, Great Britain, Austria, and what is that track? I don't know what that is. France. France. It's France. It's thin, long, and France.
Yep. France.
Then
yep.
we skip Hungary. We have Belgium, Zandvoort, Monza, Japan, USA, and then we finish at Brazil, Abu Dhabi. So we're missing the bad tracks essentially.
Nice. Yeah, sounds like a good season.
Yeah, just wall-to-wall good racing, as was demonstrated here tonight.
Keen for it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, until next time.
Yeah, drop us a follow, subscribe on all the platforms we're on. If you want to race, jump in, go to the website.
Let us know.
Yeah, get in contact. Sully Shirts, Sim Racing, SA, and Shutter Media. Our sponsors, thank you. Yeah, next week it is for another one. Maybe.
Canada. Maybe.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
I think I'm going away over Easter, so hopefully I'll be back by that day.
Sweet. Otherwise,
yeah.
Until next time.
Yeah. See ya, everyone.
Catch you around.